Joined now by Hopkins after the Blue Jays advanced to the NCAA semifinals for a second time in school history with a 17-10 win over Mary Hardin-Baylor. Joined by head coach Dan Wadika and student athletes James Ranello and Carson Bordeaux. Dan, an opening comment, and then we'll have some questions for you.
Absolutely. First off, just want to congratulate Mary Hardin-Baylor on an unbelievable season. And I mean, you could see how talented the team was on film, and we saw that today. Just an unbelievable unit, and I'm really proud of them just going on the road so many times here in the postseason. That's not easy to do. We did that last week. Just 1 week is a lot going on for them to go on the road 4 weeks like they have, and battle how they have. I'm really proud to be on the field with them this afternoon. And in terms of us. I feel like I'm saying the same thing every week. I'm just so proud of all of our guys. This has been an unbelievable ride, and I told them, right after the win, I'm so happy that we have a team meeting Monday night. That's really what's been motivating me. It's just another week with these guys, and give them the opportunity to have some unbelievable memories for years to come.
Questions?
Dan, defense in the second half. Only gave 3 points in the third quarter, nothing in the fourth, particularly on that last drive. Is that sort of what you expected from your unit time and time again?
It's coming to be expected with all of these close games, to be honest with you. And I've just been so proud of Coach Hill and the whole defensive staff, just the poise that they've had every single week, let alone on Saturdays, but also just during the week, just how professional they've been and having great game plans each and every week. And I mentioned this last week. I think the biggest thing that I noticed is just how locked in our defense is and how hard they play for Coach Hill. I don't want to speak for Bordeaux here. I'm sure I mentioned that too, but they play so hard for Coach, and that's what you need. That's what you need in the big time opportunities here in the postseason. So it's been a lot of fun watching them. Have a lot of fun on each and every Saturday.
James, 21 of 29, 312 yards. What was it? How were you guys able to succeed against this UMHB defense when maybe the three previous postseason opponents did not?
Yeah, I mean, coming in, they were ranked one of the top defenses in the country. Ton of great players and great coaches. But really, it's just credit to our offensive coordinator, Coach Ravaditz, for coming up with a great game plan. And then the O-line, I can't thank enough for keeping me upright all day. And our receivers, especially Will Leger, made a ton of big plays after the catch. And so really just all the guys on our team worked really hard this week to prepare and try and do what we did today.
Follow up one thing on it. Without giving away trade secrets, when talking about the plan, did you see on film that there were going to be soft spots in that zone?
I mean, we kind of knew, there were some spots that we wanted to target in their zone coverage. They do a good job doing a few different things. And like I said, they've got really athletic guys, really talented guys. So we kind of just were hoping we could take what they would give us and march our way down the field.
Do you ever get to a point, maybe like in the second quarter there, where sort of everything's working, and you're like, well, this is better than I thought it was going to be?
I mean, definitely, we were rolling for a little bit there. But same way you never want to get too low when things aren't going your way. You don't want to ever get too high when things really are going your way. We've seen a few times this postseason how the other team can go on a run. So you really just got to be able to stay level-headed for all 4 quarters.
James, borrowing off that, I mean, as good a first half you had in the second half, you did have the interception and the fumble. Are those two things you're going to look back on and say, I wish I could have?
Definitely. No, of course. Like with any game, there's a few plays I wish I could have back. Big credit to our defense for only letting up a field goal there. And so it definitely, when I make those mistakes, it's great knowing that I've got guys like Carson and the rest of the defense to pick me up.
Yeah, Carson, after the interception, y'all give up just 4 yards, forced the field goal at that moment. I mean, did you know how big that was going to be in the game in that moment?
Yeah, I mean, it was a big drive and big play, but we just stayed level-headed. We knew if we got to stop, got the ball back in our offense's hands, good things would happen. So we just went out there and executed the game plan.
Carson, on defense, I mean, the fact that time and time again you guys have had sort of, stand tall in the fourth quarter, does it ever get nerve-wracking?
At this point, it's kind of fun. We enjoy being out there. If it comes down to us, that's kind of where we want it to be. Like I said earlier, we have complete trust in Coach Hill and what he has us doing, and then we just enjoy playing football together. So just 11 guys who love playing football.
And how appropriate was it for it to come down to you all again after the way last week went? Maybe not quite as dicey as that, but certainly glad that to come up with a stop again, third down, fourth down?
Yeah, like I just said, I think it's a blast when we can kind of control what happens and we're in control of the game. And I just love playing football out there with those guys. So whenever we're on the field, we just have a lot of fun together.
I apologize, I gotta catch a plane.
Yeah. Okay,
You
all
got
good.
you got a class program coach, congratulations.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thanks for all your help.
Safe travels.
Dan, can you describe what it means for this program to get back to the semifinals for the first time since 2018, which was, obviously Jim's last year?
Yeah. I was talking to some alumni about that after the game. I'm so proud of what our guys have been able to do this year and battle like they have and stayed poised throughout this whole year. And it means a lot. As I said, I ran into a bunch of alumni right after the game here, and they mentioned that to me a few times. And it's definitely been on my mind. Try not to think about it too much, but it's hard not to. And so, like I've been saying all year, my job is to make Coach Margraf proud and continue on his legacy of what he's built and keep this thing going. And that's exactly what we're trying to do here.
Any other questions? Okay, great. Thank you very much. Congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate it.